Welcome back. Today we're in Tortola, and while we were excited for our excursion, it didn't go as planned. We'll share our honest thoughts and what we wish we knew before booking.
Then we get back on board the Disney Treasure for Pirate Night fun, complete with fireworks and a hilarious twist on a Disney cruise favorite.
We'll see you on board.
Good morning.
We are in Tortola.
Well, not yet.
But we will be. We're having an excursion today, but we decided to get up a little bit earlier, get some pictures of the ship while it's quiet.
Still waking up.
Yeah. It's about 6:20. I love how quiet the ship is in the morning. They don't turn the music on, I think, until about 7. So right now it's very, very quiet. I love it. We are going to get some pictures. So we'll see you in a little bit. We are coming into Tortola. It's a little bit overcast today. Hoping that that sun over there makes its way over here.
It's raining.
Is it raining?
Yeah, you don't feel it?
No, I feel it. It's beautiful though.
Oh, you can see him working the...
I know, I always love watching them on the bridge. Waiting for our port excursion in the Walt Disney Theater, watching some cartoons, hanging out.
So we are off the island, or on the island, I should say.
Off the boat.
Off the boat. We are just standing in, like, I'm assuming this is kind of like downtown area.
Yeah.
But it's very
so
quiet
right now. It's like barely 8 a.m.
Also, if the image quality has changed, it's because we're on the Osmo. So if it's, I didn't change the lens out because I wanted to see how it does. So if the image quality changes, that's why.
Trying some new equipment.
The new Action 5. So just waiting to get on the tour bus and then, headed over to Beef Island. So should be a good time.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. So we're really excited.
Yeah, should be a lot of fun. It's a little overcast, but not too bad.
I feel like the sun's starting to come out.
Yeah, it is, but it's making the humidity and stuff bearable. But looks like we're starting to move, so we're gonna go get back in line. This is a beautiful location, but it's terribly organized. So we're usually pretty positive people, and the water looks beautiful. We'll see if the water changes things, but the actual overall experience,
The actual beach part looks great.
Is terrible so far. So we'll see.
Beef Island. We are just floating in the water. Oh, Michelle's drowning. But we are over at the beach still. We went out and tried to snorkel. It's beautiful, man. I'll show you. Hang on. So as you can see, it's not the greatest. View is beautiful. Turn me around. Also, just kind of be aware there is no lifeguards at this beach. So if you have little ones, they can't swim yet, keep an eye on them, and just be aware of kind of currents and stuff because there are currents here. But yeah, I think we'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Hopefully this isn't, this is also kind of a test for this camera to see how it does. So hopefully this is all coming through. So we're in a beautiful, beautiful place. I mean, the views are just stunning. So
Overall, we would not recommend this excursion. We don't feel like the value is there for what you get and what is advertised. I think that's been the biggest frustration, is that there's a false expectation that's set on it. Even they give you 3 tickets and they say it's for a chair, a drink, and water sports. Well, the drink that's available to you is only
A water bottle.
water or a fruit punch.
Juice.
You can't, not even sodas.
And the water sport is a Dollar Tree pool noodle.
Pool noodles. So that's a little falsely advertised.
Yeah.
Just the fact that, and maybe this is because we haven't done a ton of beach excursions, so we don't know, but when you get here, everything is an upcharge. So to use an umbrella is an upcharge. To even get on the front is an upcharge. But
they don't specify that. That's not specified on their thing.
So we were able to swoop in with, somebody had left our chairs, so we finally got some chairs.
Yeah, but we had to pay
$5.
They still came over and charged us $5 for the umbrella.
Yeah. So.
Which is not, it's not, I get it, it's $5. It's not the end of the world, but it's just frustrating when you've paid, almost, a little over $200 for us to do this?
More
with
than
all
that.
3, yeah.
It was 84 each.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
sand, beautiful. Water, beautiful. Weather, as expected, a little bit stormy, but beautiful.
I will
Beach,
say,
maybe not so much.
I will say that while the water is beautiful, even if you did want to snorkel, there's nothing really there. It's just sand bottom, and there's honestly, sadly, a lot of trash in the water.
Yeah.
But it's still nice. It's still nice to be here. You can check it off the bucket list.
Yeah, and we're gonna enjoy.
Gives us a reason to come back.
Our sand in the water. I know we're excited to come back and try some other excursions. They have a lot of excursions that go off of a catamaran, so we might do one of those next time.
Yeah.
Just depends.
We'll see.
But beautiful waters, beautiful island. We're gonna enjoy that as best we can.
Yeah.
Right, babe?
Yeah. Sorry if we're coming off a little negative. We really try to be very positive, but this truly was a little bit of a letdown. So, just trying to share our honest experience, and I'm trying to put a positive spin on it, because like I said, we try to be very positive on our channel and look for the positives, but it's hard when it's somewhere that you've looked forward to for a long, long time.
Well, and
we did the research.
Yeah,
that's the other thing that's frustrating.
I feel like we are ones where we do a lot of research beforehand. So we watched a lot of videos on different excursions here that even changed our mind about a couple of excursions after we watched some videos. And so we did a lot of research, and this excursion came recommended by multiple people. And so I think we feel a little duped too. So I think we just want to share an honest opinion, trying to still find the positives, like this beautiful view, but also communicate to you how we actually felt about it.
Yeah.
We want to be honest. We don't ever want you to feel like you're duped by something that we
don't want, I wouldn't, it costs a lot to go on these cruises, and we've said that many times before, and then excursions on top of that, it costs a lot. I would feel bad recommending this to somebody if they spent the same amount of money that we did on it, and knowing that, what it was. So, and some people, who knows, some people we're really not hard to please. So that, I think that's the other thing that is standing out to me, is we're both very easygoing when it comes to a lot of this stuff. So the fact that it did frustrate us a little bit is kind of telling to me, because I feel like we're kind of fairly go with the flow people in situations like this. So but yeah, we're gonna enjoy the last little bit, and
I think we have about an hour left, so we're just
head
going
back to the ship.
Enjoy Enjoy the view and the not rain, because I'm sure it will start raining soon.
Yeah.
Get it, babe. Get it, babe. Get it, babe. Ready and kick. And kick. Let's go. I know. He's just his own hype man.
He is. Hey.
Hello.
Welcome. Well, not welcome back. You guys have
They've
always
been here.
You've been here. We're back.
Yes.
So we got back on the ship probably around
1.
Yeah, 1:15, somewhere
Yeah.
in there, because we left the beach around 12:15ish.
Yeah.
And it was about a 30-40 minute ride back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think after sitting on it
How you
on the
feeling
ride
about
back
it now?
and then being on the ship a little bit.
Do you still feel how you did on the beach?
Yeah. And I want to say, guys, if that came off a little aggressive, I hope my message came through, because I was just disappointed and frustrated, kind of just by the price and everything. So I hope that came through okay. I don't. We really do try to not be like negative about stuff.
Yeah.
We just want to be honest.
Well, and like we said, I think before, we've never done a beach excursion. So I don't know if this is how all beaches are, but we did talk to other people, and other thing, like the same things that surprised us also surprised other people.
Yeah, it was our whole group. It wasn't just us that kind of
Yeah.
had, obviously we have the channel, so you guys are hearing about it, but it wasn't just us in our group that felt this way. There was people that were actually much more vocal than we were about
Yeah.
it too.
So I don't know if it's just a this beach thing, or maybe we're just not beach excursion people.
Yeah,
Maybe
we'll figure it out.
We've loved our boat excursions, so maybe
I don't know. We'll
that's our
find out.
vibe.
We're not gonna count out beach excursions yet. Matter of fact, we have another one tomorrow. But so we're not gonna write them off completely yet. But
Yeah.
this one specifically, I would say personally, if you were to ask me, no,
Yeah.
we're not worth it.
Just kind of to give the overall information about it, it was $84 per person. That was for adults. That included essentially a taxi ride to a beach that was on the other side of the island that we're on.
Called Beef Island.
Yeah, that guy gave you a chair to be there, but the chairs varied. Some of them were very old and falling apart. Others were nicer and had like cloth things on them. And it also included a waiver to either get a water or a fruit punch. And then they had a couple of things to choose from. It said they had like kayaks and paddle boards. We didn't see any of those. So not sure what it actually does. We just saw the pool noodles. They do have bathrooms. I think they're pretty clean, right?
The facilities, like the bathroom and all that, actually looked like it was fairly new, to be honest. Like it was really clean.
And it had little showers to like rinse off your feet at the end, which was nice.
My biggest complaint about the beach itself was it wasn't terrible. The biggest thing was the cleanliness. So when we first got there, I stepped on a beer cap and then noticed that literally all around us in the sand was beer caps.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of things like that just over time.
Yeah. So you have to pay extra for any kind of drinks outside of that one water bottle per person.
Yeah.
You have to pay extra for umbrellas.
Yeah, soda's not even included.
At a certain time, they ask you to pay extra to be in to get like a nicer chair. Like they had asked us to pay extra to get the nicer chair. And we were like, there was like $25. So we were like, no.
What Michelle just mentioned, they told us the exact same seats that were right in front of where our chair was. Everybody that was there was in our excursion group, and we didn't hear them say that to anybody. So these people sat down, and the umbrellas were only supposed to be $5. So then the seats that were being unused were now $25, and it was like, well, why is it the exact same seat with the exact same umbrella, and it's $25 over there, and it's only $5 here? So then later in the day, once some people had left,
I think like one of the groups left.
we went down to the bottom row in front of where our chair was and sat down and sat into one of those seats. And then the guy immediately like put the umbrella down, and Michelle was like, well, how much does it to have the umbrella up? And it was like $5. So we paid the $5, but it was also just kind of, it just felt a little sketchy of like, okay, well, why was it 25 earlier? Now it's 5. Like what, you know?
Yeah. So just know that everything is going to be an upcharge. They have food for sale. There wasn't any food other than that. And so the only thing you can bring off is anything that is factory sealed. So like we had some granola bars that we brought, but that was it. Our taxi driver was really nice.
Yeah, he was nice.
We enjoyed him.
The ride over there is a little sketchy.
Everything is a little white knuckle in it.
Yeah, it's island driving.
But that's just island driving.
Yeah, it's tight roads and a big vehicle and people.
And steep
and
hills.
Very, very steep hills.
Yeah. We enjoyed our time on the beach, in the water.
It was still nice to, still nice to check that off the list. Yeah.
Yeah, and we look forward to coming back to Tortola and trying something different.
Yeah. Even just better weather, like
yes, it is.
It's overexposed.
Yeah,
but
it is really cloudy and kind of not
June
muggy,
gloom.
but yeah,
it's June gloom. That I'm kind of bummed, and there's nothing we can do do about the weather, but I am kind of bummed about that too because I researched that, and I know June gloom is a thing around the water, but I had kind of researched it and thought that we'd be okay because we are so early into June. Usually it's kind of late June into July, because the joke is June gloom and then no sky July. But doesn't seem to be the case.
Yeah.
It seems to be here. So not a big deal. No biggie.
Beautiful.
It's still beautiful.
Can't wait to come back again.
Yeah. We had some clear skies at some point too, because I got a few really good photos.
I feel like a lot of the time we were at the beach.
Yeah.
It was actually sunny,
was nice.
Which was nice.
It's just windy. That was the other thing, is super windy.
Yeah.
So Michelle and I did try to snorkel for a little bit, and we were just you probably have seen maybe a clip here or there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So then we came back on. We sat around 1, got tons of food.
Yeah.
From the pool deck and from Marceline's because we were pretty hungry. And
we didn't show any of that mainly because I said, I will admit I needed some time to cool down because I was kind of frustrated.
And I just get hangry when I haven't had enough snacks.
So we made the executive decision just to eat and then come back to the room and take a little power nap.
Yeah.
But
we showered. Kyle power napped. Also edited some pictures. I went to go see Thunderbolts.
Yeah, and while...
Because I'm wearing my Yelena shirt again. I'm not just double dipping. I am an outfit repeater. Me and Lizzie McGuire can share that crown. Because I had to rep for my girl.
I'm wearing the same thing too. I was wearing this last night.
I'm just saying, I had to rep for my girl.
So while Michelle was in the movie though, I put out some pictures for it to update. And we got pixie dusted. So they sent us this.
And it has like the date and Disney treasure.
It's so cool.
Isn't that so cute?
And then they left this, and they left there's a couple others, and then there's like 2 pens, and it was super cute. And
I also wanted to show you guys one of the photos that Kyle edited. Isn't that so cool? But yeah, so we got that super cute pixie dust.
Yeah,
so
which is cool.
Thank you guys.
I think would it be pronounced?
I think the Muters. Yeah.
Muters? Sorry if we're mispronouncing that if you guys are watching, but
thank
you so much.
That's
so cool.
Sweet.
That's actually, I think, one of the first. We've only been pixie dusted a handful of times, but I
feel like we have quite a bit on this
cruise specifically.
Yeah.
I think maybe 7 night, just more time to do it. But
I also feel like people are very into things this cruise. Like we commented on it about formal night. People were like
super decked out
for formal night.
Yeah.
And I feel like even as I was walking back from the movie, there's already tons of people in pirate stuff.
I have a theory on this.
Night?
I have a theory on this.
Yeah.
Okay. My theory is that a 7-night cruise, I feel like, is going to be more often than not like somewhat veteran cruisers mixed with maybe less first-time cruisers.
That is true, because we have been going on 3 and 4 nights, which are more accessible.
And so I think that
makes sense.
With newer cruisers, they're still kind of learning on like what to do, things to do, like how much they need to bring versus a 7-night. Those people have I feel like a lot of them have, because we've talked to a lot that have been on and we see the lanyards too. There's a lot of platinum and pearls on this cruise.
So many.
I've seen. Is it pearl that's the highest?
Yeah.
I've seen
I think so.
probably 10 or 15 pearl lanyards, which is just
wild.
nuts.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that I'm pretty sure doesn't that mean they've been on over 50 cruises?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Goals.
crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Tonight is pirate night. So we are excited to do all the pirate things. We don't have any like crazy pirate outfits.
no, but we have our bandanas.
We have our bandanas.
We'll rock our bandanas.
Yeah. We're going to go see fireworks.
If I make it that late. We have to be up early tomorrow, so.
Yes, we do. We do have Match Your Matey tonight.
Yeah.
So that is historically ran by Sage and Coriander.
So we'll see.
In their pirate outfits.
Yeah. So we'll see.
So hopefully.
We've only seen, well, I think you've seen them a couple times. I only saw them the one time, and they're very cute.
Yeah. We just wanted to give you an update.
A little update, yeah,
Because it's been a few hours since we updated you.
Yeah.
It's dinner time. Can you tell what day it is? We don't give it away at all. I'm wearing my signature Pirates of the Caribbean shirt. One of these days I'll have a more fun pirate outfit. We're at 1923 on the Walt Disney side. Okay. But first, sanitization.
Oh, yeah. Always.
Starting out, this is actually my favorite pirate night dish. Next time, I might even get multiple of these to make it an entree, but I love those. The crab cake was pretty good, but overall, not anything special. I did like the remoulade? I don't know, but that was good. This was disgusting. Probably the worst thing I've had on a Disney cruise. My server even tried to warn me away from it, but I really wanted to try it. It is honestly the texture of baby food. It was pretty gross. And why are there banana bread croutons? So many questions. The shrimp and the scallops were really the highlight of this dish. I loved that. The pasta wasn't anything special. This was good, but again, not really anything special. Same with this, although I love me some ice cream. Again, pretty good, but not anything like overwhelming. This was a brownie, and obviously Kyle liked it. So that was kind of the highlight. Pirate night dinner is done. Arr. Arr. There's tons of pirate backdrops up, tons of characters in their pirate outfits. Minnie and Chippendale down there. Hi, Daisy.
All right, we just got back to the room. Pirate night.
Mm-hmm.
Arr. Arr. How did you like the pirate night menu? It's been a few months.
I've never had a problem with it. There's things that
you
I
like.
like.
Your baby food?
I feel like it's this, not that dish, but
take this off.
I feel like
headache.
there's things in every restaurant that I like and things in every restaurant I don't like. So to me, it's just the pirate night menu.
Gotcha. And if you guys don't know,
like
if this is your first time watching us or just your researching your first Disney cruise, pirate night, you do get a bandana.
Yeah.
So there's 3 of us in this room, so there's 3 left out for you, and you can make them up to be a bandana. You can I've seen people tie them on their arms. Some people go all out for pirate night, bring their own
full pirate costumes. Which is full goals.
Which is someday we're gonna go full out. That's just a lot of packing.
True.
I think maybe a shorter cruise would be fun to do.
Yeah.
You don't need as many
clothes.
clothes.
Have as much, yeah.
But,
so true.
So we're just hanging out for a little bit because there's a little bit of time between dinner and...
Then we're going to head up to the...
fireworks. The Rockin' Parlay
Party.
Arr.
And some fireworks. Pew, 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 pew.
Our cruise director earlier was having a moment on the announcement.
Yeah.
He was talking about the fireworks, and he literally ended the announcement with pew, 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 pew.
I know, he's funny. And then we have later on tonight, this is the only cruise that does Match Your Mate twice. Because they do Match Your Matey, and with Sage and Coriander. So I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. I'm hoping that I can add some caffeine, so I'm hoping I can stay awake to make it. We've got to be downstairs at 7:45 tomorrow for our next excursion, and it's a longer excursion too. So got to get some rest for that. But
it's going to be an early one.
We'll see if I can make it.
Yeah.
But so we will check back in with you guys in just a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? Aye!
What now?
Find the rum!
Aye! The rum! Pirates! I promise you sparkling treasure and sparkling treasure you can!
Okay, we made it through Pirates Night, or through the pirate party. That is the most crowded pirate party I've ever seen. Wild. I do feel like it was different than what's on the Wish. I'll have to go back and look. One of my struggles in the past with the pirate parlay party is that it has been really loud and it gets very overstimulating. I know we've shared before that Kyle and I get overstimulated easy. For me, loud noises trigger migraines for me, and so I struggle sometimes when it's too loud for a long time. I do feel like this time it wasn't as loud, and that could be because we were on the adults deck. We were on deck 13, so I don't know if that was part of it, but I feel like we've been up at deck 13 before. So I don't know if that was the only thing. I feel like it may have been quieter, but I don't know that for sure. But I did do much better this time than I normally do. And it was really, really fun. Loved it. One of the things I love about Sarabi and Luna as well is that the stairs on the side go flat, and then it can be a wheelchair lift. So I think that that's just so cool in how they designed it to blend in with the other staircase, but it's so functional for people who have different abilities. So I love that Disney does that and that they thought of that. We are at Match Your Matey now, so I love that they do it Match Your Mate twice and that the second one is Match Your Matey, so should be a good time.
We're here to choose 3 couples and raise a tot of grog and recite the Match Your Matey oath.
Are we ready to hoist the sails and raise the anchor?
Arr! That means yes, arr! Let's hear a great big Irish arr!
First question. Where would be your first plunder together? How many doubloons was spent and who paid? Describe your first night carousing together by selecting one of these sea shanties. Is it A?
15 men on a dead man's chest, the yo-ho-ho and a bonnet of her own.
That's a lot of men.
That's a lot of men.
Is it B?
What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning.
Morning, afternoon, night, doesn't really matter. Or is it C?
Way, hey, blow the man down. Get it? Let's off to the brig with you. Everyone, let's sing them all out of here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Get out, time to play Match Your Matey. Get out, time to play Match Your Matey. Get out, time to play Match Your Matey. Hope you don't get scurvy.
You, your matey, and your matey's family crew make port on Treasure Island. After you load up your ship with gold and jewels, you realize there isn't enough room on board for your treasures and your crew. So, one member will need to be left behind on the island. Which member of your matey's family are you leaving behind?
Moving on to question number 3.
Final question. Where was the craziest place you and your partner searched for booty together or laid anchor?
Arr.
Okay, and with that, that is the end of our pirate night. As you can see, Kyle was not able to hang until midnight. We went to see Match Your Matey, and it was good, but it was less than halfway full, and you could feel that like lack of energy in the room. But there were still some really funny moments, and it's always something that we enjoy seeing. So glad we got to see it. We didn't honestly do a ton of the activities on board until this evening. I'm actually hanging out in the Grand Hall because I'm trying to see, it's 11:57 right now, so I'm trying to see if they do any kind of special moment at midnight. If you've liked our video so far, make sure that you give that a like. We would love it if you would subscribe and hit that bell so that you're notified every time we put out a new video. We still have so much left of this cruise. We are halfway through, so we have St. Thomas tomorrow. That excursion we are super stoked about. We are doing an actual like snorkeling excursion. We actually got snorkel gear on this one, so we're going over to St. John. So we're going to be getting up really early tomorrow morning, so excited for that. Can't wait to bring you along with us. And yeah, thanks for being here. Give us a comment below. What's your favorite pirate night activity you'd like to do on board, or what's been your favorite part of our vlog so far?
and the sand in the glass is right. Come on down, stop on by to another Arabian night. Arabian night.
Oh my gosh, that was so cute to see. Ugh. I forgot to turn my mic off, so hopefully the audio captured okay. But that was so cute. I was wondering if they were also gonna do like a pirate specific one, because I know on the Wish they do, but they didn't. I think this is their normal one, so super cute to see. Okay, now I'll actually say goodnight. Bye.